Good afternoon, welcome back to Linnets TV with me, Sam Phillips. Now I'm joined by Colne manager Calum McIntyre. Cal, thanks for joining us. Colne Linnets, 4th in the Northern Premier League West. At the start of the season, nobody would have said that. You must be elated.
Yeah, you know what? I think the scale of what's been achieved has probably hit me more post the game on Monday, not in the immediate aftermath of the celebrations, and probably today. Just speaking to people, speaking to supporters and people around the ground, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I think people looked at us that would be knocking around those bottom 6, certainly the bottom 3rd of the league, and then we had a good start and we stayed there. We kept staying there and we kept staying there. So for us to have done what we've done, obtained the points that we've obtained fairly consistently, 39 points in the first half of the season, 37 points in the second half of the season. If we'd have managed to find the net today, we would have been able to level it off and have a really consistent record. So probably a little bit emotional about it today, just sort of digesting what we've achieved up to now. But then you need to put that to one side because we've qualified for a playoff, the regular season's over, and they were in it, so let's go and win it.
Now, you mentioned today 0-0 at home, a record-breaking crowd, which is incredible to have inside the Apex Stadium. But the way that the game went, were we sort of slightly looking ahead to Tuesday with the way results were sort of coming through to us?
Not at 3 o'clock, but by 3:45, yeah. So there were some permutations where we might have got third, but we were relying on 2 potential results in one game that if they'd gone in either of those 2 sort of directions. So did everything we could to win the game. As to how we haven't, we've just missed chances. Thought we played quite well. Defensively very solid again, but when the results start coming through or the scorelines reflect that that's probably going to be a result, you do start making decisions. So let's get Ryan Brook off, let's get Joe Lynch off, let's get Lloyd Marshoes off. Just players that you ideally you'd have wrapped plenty up in cotton wool today, but if you've got the opportunity of potentially nicking third, it was right to certainly have a go until it was taken out of our hands. So that sets us up with an away game at Leek. Very, very strong on their home patch. I think they've only lost once, if not twice, at their ground. You've got to remember that when we played Leek away, we played the game at Buxton. They're formidable home form, they'll have a big crowd behind them. But look, we're in it. No one thought we were going to be in it. Let's not make the numbers up. Let's go and have a right go against the side that we've took 6 points from at a really good facility with a good surface. So excited about what lies ahead. So trying to manage the reflection and the emotion of what's been achieved and seeing what it means to people later today. I think that's what's knocked me off my feet a little bit. That it is, it's massive, isn't it, for everyone and the whole football club to have 4 figures in for a league game. Everything that has sort of been building up to, but then need to park that because we need to win on Tuesday night. What's the point of those 38 games to qualify for something to not give the best version of ourselves?
Yeah, now you mentioned Tuesday night, we take on Leek, as we said. We're the only team in this league that have took 6 points off them all season. Does that have a psychological effect on them going into Tuesday night that they've not been able to beat us this season?
I don't know. Don't really care. For us, it's about getting ourselves in the best possible place that we can be in. I thought we were really impressive in the recent fixture against Leek here. I think it'll be a very different game. I think playing the game at Leek, in theory we haven't been to Leek, we've played them at Buxton when they were sort of between venues. Loads of respect for how they play, very brave, very attack-minded side, but we're good, you know, we're okay. I don't think anyone will give us much of a chance in the playoffs. I think people are going to look from the outside and go, oh, that's brilliant for Runcorn and they've qualified for the playoffs and what a good season they've had, and oh, we'll look back. No, we're looking forwards onto the playoffs. We've worked very, very hard to put ourselves in that position. So write us off at your peril, fine. I've had that from the moment I walked through the door here, where we've been written off from the outside, and at times a little bit closer to home as well. But we're in that position now where our destiny's in our hands. We're in a knockout competition, a semi-final and a final to try and get this football club promoted. For what the supporters have been for me, what they've been for the football team, what they've been for the football club, for those that work very, very tirelessly to make this happen, we owe them everything we can possibly throw at this opportunity. You might only get one go, and if it's going to be a bit of a last dance in terms of how the season plays out, let's make sure we give it everything come Tuesday night. And like I say, we'll need everyone. Our players have been phenomenal, our supporters have been phenomenal. We need that whole group. So Tuesday night, call in sick, take a day off work, whatever you need to do to find yourself in that ground at 7:45 and get behind a group of players that have been phenomenal for 38 games. Because I said it in July, I said it to you at Christmas, and I'll say it again now. If we were ever going to achieve anything, we would have had to do it together. Everything we've done up to this point, we've done together. Tuesday night needs to be no different.
Perfect. Well, congratulations on the 4th place finish. The season's not done yet. We all believe in you, this group of lads, and everyone in this football club. So well done, and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
Thank you.